Hey, what's up everyone? Today I'm doing Red Purple Uta here. Now I want to preface this by saying this is the correct deck list. You've seen a few others throughout the video with other cards being sprinkled in and out here and there just to test it. This is my finalized deck list. Do I think it's that good? No, it's by no means the best version of this deck, but I tried my best. It's definitely a good version of this deck. The deck is very fun. It's just not super good in the current meta and environment right now, but hopefully it will be one day. We've got Red Purple Uta leader. When attacking, trash a film type card from your hand and give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 2000 power until the end of this turn, and then ramp a Dawn rested. So lots of effects. Does sound very good on paper, but when you realize that you have to trash a card from your hand every single turn for that effect to activate, it is not nearly as good. I would like it to be like taking a life instead or something, but then it's just Purple Luffy. So anyways, this is what we've got to work with. We've got 4 Otamas on play, minus 2k counter, and she's also, on play minus 2000 power, and she's also a 2k counter. We've got 3 Whitebeards. On play, he gives up to your leader 2000 power until the end of the next turn, makes your leader a 7k, really good if you can drop it early. We've got 2 Jozu, he is just a searchable 2k counter. We've got 2 Marco, he is a blocker. On KO, you can trash a Whitebeard pirate card from your hand and save him. So he has lingering power against Gecko, but not Sakazuki, because Sakazuki is just going to bottom deck him anyway. We've got 4 Izo on play, Whitebeard, Pirate Searcher, 1 cost. We've got 2 Speed Jills in case you go second. This deck typically wants to go first and ramp to 6 right away, but if you go second, then you can ramp to 7, and that can be much better in some matchups, but this is just for the turn 2, where you have 4 Dawn, basically. We've got 4 Marcos, he can KO a 3000 power or less on play. Really good, especially with the leader effect. We've got 3 Sabos, he can KO up to 2 characters with a combined power of 4000 or less on play. Really good against Sakazuki. Not that you ever stand a chance in hell at beating that deck in the first place, but you can KO 2 Rebeccas, you can KO Rebecca brand new, you can KO multiple things. It's great. We've got 2 Guest Bards. He's a 6 vanilla film character. That's basically the only reason he's being used. 6 Dawn is a very popular costs that you need to be playing. Like, when you have 6 Dawn, you need to be playing a 6 cost character to make the best out of this deck. That's just how it goes. You don't really want to bother ramping to get to a Dawn level that you don't have a character cost for example. So if I'm at 6 Dawn and I could ramp to get to 9 next turn, if I don't have 9 Beard in my hand, I'm not going to bother because it's just a waste at that point. We've got 3 Shanks. He's a film character, and he also on play KO up to one of your opponent's characters with 10,000 power or less, becomes 12,000 power or less with the Uta effect. Very good. The biggest issue with this deck is just staying power, staying alive, and not dying instantly, especially when you're pitching cards out of your hand every single second is very difficult, especially with the amount of high removal on the boards with all these decks now. It is very hard to keep it going. This Shank should honestly just have Rush. Give red something, please. I know that's way too strong, but I mean, come on. We've got 4 Shirayas blocking. When blocking / when attacking, he copies the leader stat. The leader's attack stat, sorry. So if the attack with 12k double attack banished with Yamato at your leader, you just block for 12 + 1. It's very good against Yamato and Uta mostly. Against other decks, it's just an average blocker. We've got 4 Douglas Bullet. If your leader has the film type, this character gains blocker. 6/7 blocker with a counter on it. Very good card. Very good to drop on curve on 6 Dawn. Super insane, especially if you've ramped already. 2 Raise Max, just to give you that extra little power reduction to KO stuff with Marco, Sabo, Whitebeard, things such as. We've got 1 Vanilla Shanks, just because I have the alternate art from the red premium collection thing, and I think it looks really cool, so I'm keeping it in there. Could easily be another Z or just another card with a 1k counter on it. We've got 2 Zs. Seems like an insane card, might bump it up, we'll see. On play, Dawn -1, nullify all abilities from up to one of your opponent's characters this turn, then if that character has 5,000 power or less, KO it. So this even works with stuff like, sorry, Zeus came in and completely messed up my thought process. So you can even do stuff like, KO something with the Sabo effect. That's what I did. During this video, I KO'd something that had the lingering Sabo effect that says this character cannot be KO'd. I tested it on it, and it does remove any current effect from that character, even effects placed by other characters on it. So that's really cool. We've got 2 Banished Soros just because yellow is really annoying to play against, but you're not going to be winning against yellow decks anyways, so could be taken out. Not a film target either. Maybe just a one-of. We've got 2 bullets because he's really OP. Activate main non-4. Rest 2 different characters with a cost of 6 or less, then this character gains double attack. Really, really good for ending the game, closing things out, but you're also giving double attack to yellow in this meta, which could be double trigger, so. We've also got 4 Buena Fiestas because he's a 2K that also searches all of our film targets, and he is very good. So that's the deck list right now. Basically, you want to go first, attack, ramp to 6 next turn, play a 6-drop instantly. If you have a 9-drop in your hand, you want to play a 9-drop the following turn, and then after that you're just using shanks and other stuff. Basically, you're just using the very early advantage that you gain to try and win very early. This deck is very weak against leaders with 5 lives, it's very strong against leaders with 4 lives, very weak against black, so I hope you guys enjoy. That's probably going to be my thoughts for the video because I'm kind of just rambling, and I hope you enjoy the video. Alright, we've got Green Uta here. I'm going to go first. Not the best. And a mulligan. Also not the best. I have Ezo. Or actually, raise max maybe? Nah, play Ezo. Ezo searches speed. Pass. He's either playing New Genesis or Law here. Yeah, okay. Passes to me. I'm gonna swing 5 trashing bullet. Choose no targets, because there is no targets. And then I will play Shiraya. Pass to him. For the same reason that you played against Yamato, because Uta likes to swing with their leader with a big number quite often. So top deck's Ezo can't draw that, so he's gonna play what at the best Nami or Usopp. Maybe Uta. This is just not a good turn for him at all. I'll take it for sure. I need the extra card in hand. Usopp comes out on the field. Draw it into Gaspard, which considering using. The only way I wouldn't use it is if I Ezo into 5-drop Marco, and then I can Marco his Usopp. Okay, cool. We'll do that instead. So we're gonna go 5 at life. Trash, raise max. To give -2 to Usopp. This is for sure 1k counter. Yep. And then we got Marco pops Usopp, pass. So 7 at life, top decks I'm invincible. I'll just take it. Not gonna block the first one, because if he has I'm invincible, he can just clear Shiraya up with the second. Although it wouldn't be super easy. Alright, Brook into Usopp, cool. He's got almost no cards in his hand. We draw into Shanks. Turn too early, definitely gonna keep him in hand. We're gonna use Buena, maybe, yeah. Well, I mean, what am I looking for, really? Is there anything I need with him? Not really, because like I would rather have like Whitebeard or like maybe another Shanks is the only really thing I want to look for with Buena. I'd rather have Ezo at this point. So I think I'm just gonna put some pressure on him here. I want to play Gaspard, I guess, so I need to leave 4 Dawn. I'll go with 5 with one of the Ezos, try to get him to swing into it. Go 5, no effect. I'll go 6. And I'll play Gaspard, pass to you. Douglas Bullet Blocker would have felt better. Oh, that's another thing I could have looked for with Buena, I guess, but I think I'd rather have the 2k. We've got 5 into 2, which is what I was hoping would happen. Cool. We've got 5 into 5. This is definitely Luffy, Brook, Nami, right? That's my guess. Or maybe he'll swing 6. All 1k. Yeah, he's gonna swing 6 and then play Luffy. Cool. Okay, so we definitely just 1k out of that. And now Luffy, Brook, Uta. Luffy, Zoro, really not very good, to be honest. Okay, well this is just gonna be Shanks your Luffy. And then we'll go... Do we clean up the board? Yeah, might as well, right? I'll go 5 at Usopp. I'll go 6 at Brook. Save him. Alright. Dies anyway. Super not worth it, unless you're planning on playing 10-drop Dofi and you just wanted me to rest another character, in which case was very genius. Okay, no, it was not the case. I need an event for this one, right? Cool. Oh, he wanted me to rest the Marco, maybe? No, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know. If he was playing Dofi, that would have been like the biggest brain play I've ever seen in my life, but I don't know about it if he's not. So we don't have a Luffy or a Kid on the board at this point. I think I just win the game. Is the Uta aficionado and connoisseur. I have declared this game over. 6 at life. Wheel 2k with Buena. 6 at life. Top deck. Wait, did he just choose not to draw one? Wait, what? Oh, I guess he already revealed it. Did he though? I didn't see it. Whatever. I'll take it for Sabo. I definitely thought that wasn't the hot I'm invincible 100%. Oh, he has one in his hand. I know he's got a brick in his hand as well. Okay, well now he has... There's none in the trash, right? Okay, that's 100% I'm invincible left in his hand. He has no counter. Do I just go for lethal? I would need to kill this Uta to go for lethal. I mean, all I have to do is Otama Sabo it, right? So we go Otama Sabo, that leaves us 7 Dawn left. We go 5, 6. We leave us 3 Dawn left. So we go 5, 7, 8, 10, or 5, 7, 8, 12, I guess. There's like a 90% chance we win if we do that. So I'm just gonna go Otama into Uta. We'll play Sabo for Otama to KO Uta, and that's it. And then we'll go... I think I go 5 with Shiraya first, actually. Yeah, that makes way more sense, because then I go... Oh wait, this is 6. I forgot Shiraya matches the attack. I'm an idiot. I was always miscalculating that. Alright, then we'll go 7. No effect. It's game. Unless you hit some insane trigger. 8. And 12. Good game. Nice, we had the lethal. Alright, good game to him. Definitely had it all planned out. I think his biggest downfall there was countering 2 cards out for this Brook or Usopp or whatever it was. Good game to him. Alright, we've got Yamato here. I'm gonna go first, because this deck always wants to go first in my opinion. I'm gonna keep that, because I see Izo. Not a ton of great mid-game though, so hopefully I draw into like something decent. Oh, okay, I double-click my button there, so I don't get to use Izo turn 1. That's fine. I'll try to make sure my mouse is all good now. Alright. Could play Shiraya. Is probably the best thing to play here, to be completely honest. I don't have a film card to trash besides Bullet, which kind of sucks, but it's probably fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and trash Bullet, choose no targets to ramp. And we'll go ahead and play Shiraya pass. Shiraya basically just hard counters Yamato unless he's got like something that can rest, but if he plays something that can rest with that amount of Dawn, then he's not going to be able to swing meaningfully, so should be pretty good. Yeah, I mean, what, now you're going to swing 6? At life too, and not even Shiraya. Swinging at Shiraya is way, 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 way better there, in my opinion. I mean, it's the first one. He used a lot of Dawn. I'll just take it. Replenish my hand a little bit. Now I see Sabo, which is a good connecting turn to have. So if I ramp, I can get to 9 next turn, but I don't have any film cards. It'd be really cool if there's a Wipe Your Pirate / film card that could be searched by Izo. There probably is, but I just haven't looked it up or anything yet. So I think this is just going to be 5 at life, and then I'll play Sabo. I can't really ramp or anything. It's unfortunate, but it's fine. Or maybe, yeah, I'm just going to do 5 at life, play Sabo. No card effect. Although, like, what would be better? If I could, like, Izo into one of the Marcos, that might be slightly better, actually. Alright, well, I did not. So I guess I'll just play Speed. Speed isn't bad either. But I wasted a Dawn. Or left one active, unfortunately, which is fine. Just didn't get the most optimal turnout possible. So, alright, he's gonna swing 7, 8, 9. Alright, I'll block plus Otama, I guess. And now I'm guessing this is a Searcher or 2-cost Rosinante. Oh, really? He's swinging. Okay, that's fine. If I take it, I take away the double attack threat from Yamato. So yeah, why not? Alright, so we draw into another Buena. We've got plenty of 2Ks now. Let's see, there'll be an 8 Dawn next turn. Not a ton that you can do with that. We're gonna try to get a card out of his hand. Let's see if he'll protect this Izo. Nope. Okay, cool. So now I'm probably just gonna play Buena, something cool, hopefully. This will get Shanks. And then I'll go ahead and see, I could either Buena again and look for something. I think I'm just gonna swing. I'll do 5 at life, no effect. And I'll do 6 at life. And then I'll play Sabo. Just for the body. More than anything else. He probably counters out of this one. He's got 8 cards in his hand. Wow, really? Hits the Kiku trigger, which unfortunately I can't quite get rid of with Sabo. Is there any way I could get rid of it? No, not really. So I'm just gonna play Sabo and pass. If I would have had Marco in my hand, I could have gone Otama into Marco. Wait, that still doesn't do anything. Never mind. Just kidding, everybody. That's still not enough to get rid of him. Alright, so he rejects me, which is like a thing that you can do, I guess. I don't think that card is that good. I really don't. This is gonna be the most greedy game ending I've seen in my entire life. It looks like, what, he does 7 and then 8 with the 2 extra Dawns. That's definitely the way to do it. Do I live? 7, 8, yeah, I definitely win. Or live, at least. I don't know if I win. I mean, I probably win considering he just went to 0 lives for reject. That card is not that good. At least in that deck. I'll 1k out of that. And now he might do, what, 8, 10 onto Kiku Nojo? Ooh, that makes a big difference, actually. I might still have it, though. The 2 Dawn, that's 12, 11. I've got 7, 9, 12, 13, I think. We'll go ahead and do a Whitebeard and then another 2k. And I think that's just going to be game. Pretty greedy way to go for the game ending, although with the Imaru, pretty good chance, to be honest. It was a pretty good play. I just happened to have it. I think it was a little bit too greedy from them, but it was still a good game regardless. Definitely super short, but we'll go on to the next one. Right, we get Reiju. We're going to take first. Yikes. We're going to mulligan. Also yikes, but we're gonna keep it. Not much of a choice. Didn't play Izo on the first turn intentionally. Got Germa 66. What am I looking for here? I think Whitebeard is really good against reiju. What's he got in the trash already? Already got the forecast. Forecast baby, which is probably means his hand is pretty bad. He's probably got a pretty bricked hand by the things that I've seen him search so far. So we're gonna go Izo into Whitebeard. Then we're gonna go Izo into Marco. And then I'm gonna swing 6 at life. I don't think there's anything I need to nullify the effect of in this deck, so I'm gonna go ahead and trash C. I guess I could have nullified Yanji and then KO'd it, but I don't think that's like particularly useful. Alright, we've got 5 at life. I think I'm going to take that one just to keep my hand nice and healthy. We see Shanks, which is another film card to discard, which is cool. He hard plays Reiju and draws 2. Doesn't get the third draw because he didn't play it from the baby though. Still a good turn regardless. Although it does kind of show that like he definitely did that to scramble to fix his hand, in my opinion. So we've probably got a pretty big advantage in that regard. So we kind of want to Marco this just to really keep the pressure on him. If I ramp, I'll be at 9 next turn, so I'm gonna go 6 at life, trash bullets, -2 to reiju, and then I'll go ahead and Marco the reiju away, and end turn. Not the best thing to put it in the trash for him, but getting it off the board so it can't swing is probably worth it, I would say. Alright, Baby Reiju, of course he has Baby Reiju now, and then he's going to play the big one that we just put in the trash for him. You're welcome for the gift. He's going to draw 3 cards, which is very interesting. So he's probably got what he needs now. We'll have to see. Alright, so he drew Ichiji and Judge. Swings 8 at life. Gonna take it for sure. See, raise max. Okay, so this is just Whitebeard, right? Like, I think this is always Whitebeard. If you can get Whitebeard down super early in a game, it just feels really good. And he won't even be able to Ichiji into me. Or I guess he will be, but then I'll just counter +1, right? So. Alright, so we've actually been able to keep our hand size up this game because he hasn't been too aggressive, which is really, really strong. The biggest weakness of this deck is just losing your hand instantaneously and not being able to really do a lot or having the cards that you need. Alright, plays Ichiji. Ichiji is going to play himself to give Rush and give him somebody -2. Probably Marco. Or maybe he gave nobody -2? I'm not sure. Oh, there he goes. Okay, so Marco is now at -2. We've got 7 into 7. I will 1k out of that. Definitely should have tried to get rid of the Marco, right? Why not? Maybe he thinks I have an event in my hand. That's another good reason to play the Marco, is people will just think that you have the answer to something when you don't. I think this is Marco Zoro. I don't want to go down to 6, to be honest. I really don't. Not yet, at least. Then he swings 5 into 4. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, he definitely went about that the right way. He has so many cards in his hand, man. Do we just play another Whitebeard? No, we play Shanks, I think. I need to start going for life. Like, really bad. I could go 5 into 3 at this reiju. If I trash raise max, I'm gonna do it. I think it's worth the pressure. Because I'm gonna have at least 3 big swings next turn. Alright, cool. We got it. We'll go 10 at life. And then we'll just go ahead and shanks the Ichiji. Feels pretty good. I've got absolutely no counter power in my hand, but he doesn't know that, so no one tell him. Alright, he draws into Yanji. This is probably Judge turn, I would guess. I think he's kind of got a Judge here, if he has it, to have a chance of winning. Yep, there it is. It's hard to stay focused during these Reiju games. It feels like I'm playing against a Yu-Gi-Oh deck that's comboing for multiple minutes at a time. Alright, so we've got Reiju into Niji, into Yanji, into Ichiji. Absolutely beautiful. Then he's gonna not use Raiju's effect because he has way too many cards in his hand. He's gonna use Niji to KO Izo. He's gonna use Yanji to get a blocker. He's gonna use Ichiji to give -2 to Whitebeard and swing into him maybe. No, can't swing into the Whitebeard, so he's just gonna swing into life. So I'm taking 2 lives here, 100%. No doubt about it, unfortunately. Can I win? I have 3 attacks, he's got 1 blocker. I have to KO the blocker and hit 3 times. Is that it? So I need to top deck a film card is what you're saying. Because the only way I can kill this Yanji is by Sabo. At life, I'll take it into no counter card. 7 at life, I'll take it into Marco. Pass turn to me, I draw into the other Marco, which is sick actually, because now I can KO this Yanji with 5 Dawn. It has to be when attacking though, that sucks. That sucks ass. I guess I can KO it with Zephyr for 7 Dawn, and then I have 3 Dawn to attack with. So if he blocks 8, or if he counters out of 8, then I lose. Yeah. So I've probably lost this game. I already know that. I'm going to use Zephyr, card action, -1, KO. And then we'll go 8 at life. He's going to counter 9, and then we lose. Yeah, so he counters 9, we lose, unfortunately, but I kind of knew that was going to happen. I'm going to leave this game in just because it's been really rough to try and win a third game with this deck. It's really fun, but I just don't think it's that good. I do think this is a good template for the deck build, but I don't think it's like a 100% completed or anything like that, so GG to him. That's going to be the end of the video for now. I'm going to leave more thoughts with my like deck list profile portion of the video, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Sorry I wasn't able to win the third game this video. I really tried.